Hi, this is Miss McCallum for MP3. This is week 2, and this is the second in my little video series I'm sharing with you. I have created the recipe that I shared last week. I put it out on my cutting board, and I've kneaded a quarter of it, and I'm going to share with you how to color your clay this week. I have a plan to create a color wheel clock. I don't know what your idea is for creativity, but this clay is really fun to use. So let's get started. It's over here. You can see the difference between what it comes out of and looks like before you knead it in your hands and it becomes really nice and smooth and pliable. Like this is a really nice, it feels like porcelain clay to tell you the truth, but it is not. It's our recipe of cornstarch and baking soda. So I'm taking my first quarter of clay and I'm making it out into like a little flat pancake. And then I'm going to use, this is great value food coloring in a little assortment box that my husband picked up for me at the grocery store. Be careful because I don't want you to get this all over you. So have a parent join you. And when I put this down on the inside of my little pancake, make sure you put your cap back on. I'm going to fold it back over, and when I do that, I won't get messy. That way, I'm going to put it in my bag. I think I'm going to fold it one more time. And once it's in my plastic Ziploc, I'm going to knead it for a few minutes, and then I'm going to come back and I'll share what happens with my clay. You can start to see it's starting to move and color my clay. It takes a few minutes, so and be careful not to break your plastic bag. I kneaded the first batch, and this is the one thing that happened to me. I tore my little Ziploc bag. So I went and exchanged it for a gallon. Thank goodness I had one. And so I'm going to encourage you to use a larger plastic bag when you need it. Now, mine is lighter than I would like it to be, and so I'm going to add another series of droplets in here, and I'm really going to add a lot this time. My food coloring is specifically for this project, so I'm not feeling too bad about using the extra. And again, I'm going to repeat the step, and I'll share how much darker it gets with just adding, let's see how many, I did 8 drops the first time, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I added 11. We better add one more for even dozen. There you go. Okay, I'm going to fold it again. And once you knead it, though, the nice part about it is well, I did get a little stain. It doesn't get on you and make you a mess. All right. I have my batches of clay already colored, and I wanted to share with you how you can use your primary colors, yellow, red, and blue, to make your secondary colors. And so I took out of my clay bags 2 extra little pieces, and I wanted you to realize that if you kneaded your clay together, you could make your own colors and become, it'll start to get green. I already had a mixture of green because of the dye. The food coloring box had it, but know that if you keep kneading, and red and blue, if you mix it together, you're going to start to see a purple appear. And I have to say that red is not my favorite red, but you can start to see the purple is starting to form, and if your hands get grubby in between colors, just kind of roll it off on your fingertips and get rid of it. And again, continue kneading. I'm doing this really fast. And then orange is your last color. Red and yellow is going to mix a really bright, pretty orange for you to have. And the more you blend your 2 colors together, the more you'll see your secondary color appear. So happy mixing. Enjoy your crafting using your own homemade clay.